Good evening, welcome to Late Night Chat. I'm Jessica James. We will be discussing tonight inquiry learning in human society and its environment. We have the expert Ruth Reynolds. Thanks Jessica for having me on the show tonight.
Could you tell me what inquiry learning is exactly?
In my book I state that inquiry learning allows the students to partake in their own learning and therefore allowing the learning to be unpredictable and open-ended. My friend Robert Pelton, who wrote Making Classroom Inquiry Work, will elaborate further.
Thanks for having me on the show, Jessica. For teachers, inquiry learning will place an importance on developing the inquiry skills that will allow the students to resolve the questions or issues that arise by providing students with the opportunity to investigate and use what they already know to solve the problem.
Very interesting ideas, Ruth and Robert. Thanks for joining us tonight, Robert. We have an email that has come through with the question, how can inquiry learning underpin the teaching of human society and its environment?
Well, I think I will need the help of a representative from the Board of Studies to assist with this question. Let's welcome Tom.
Thanks for having me on the show, Jessica. The teaching of human society and its environment requires supporting students through a sequence of units that involve students accessing, investigating, analyzing, synthesizing, applying and reflecting upon the edge.
Tom, this process is mirrored in the inquiry approach to learning.
Well, yes it is. The Human Society and Environment syllabus is focused on developing knowledge about change and continuity, cultures, environments and societal system, and developing values, attitudes and skills in becoming a responsible and informed citizen. It is through students posing questions, engaging with information, people, places and environments, and participating in particular experiences that they develop this knowledge and an understanding of the world and society in which they live. Let me call on my friends Jeffrey Wilhelm and Peggy Wilhelm to elaborate further.
Through strategies of inquiry learning, human society and its environment allows students to connect with aspects of the world in an interactive way, making learning outcomes set by this syllabus relevant, purposeful and meaningful.
This process of inquiry makes knowledge applicable for students as they see the relevance this knowledge has in their own life and the society in which they live.
The teaching of human society and its environment takes a collaborative learning approach where students are actively involved in engaging and exciting tasks that are focused on building on prior knowledge and answering questions, and it is through the inquiry process that this can be achieved.
Thanks Jeff and Peggy. Your ideas have given all viewers a better understanding of underpinning the learning of human society and its environment through inquiry approach. We're now going to flash back for yard viewers the visit we went on to see Miss Dibb at her office and talk to her about what her personal understanding of effective teaching is and what she aims to achieve using inquiry learning in human society and its environment.
I am a teacher who demonstrates a caring attitude, relates to my students. I am able to think outside the box and allow the students to have engaging open-ended activities. I am proactive, I work to be better, I challenge my students, and most importantly I understand the content that I teach and know how to explain and teach the content in a manner the students will find engaging.
How do you use inquiry learning in human society and its environment in your lessons that you teach?
I aim to use questioning skills. When children pose questions or inquiries, they become bound to initiate an investigation. Role play allows children to imagine and act out different perspectives as well as be interactive. Research projects provide opportunities to learn more about a subject that interests them. And brainstorming allows students to communicate prior ideas or any information they have learned.
How do you incorporate information communication and technology in your teaching?
I really value the importance of ICT integration within the classroom. It will transform my students to be educated, up-to-date citizens on the new technologies within society. Computer tools such as word processor, spreadsheets, PowerPoint, movie makers and many more can help students learn actively if authentic activities are carried out within the classroom using ICT. There are endless ways to introduce progress in a more fun and encouraging manner, that will also give children responsibility to become their own learners.
Thanks for your time, Miss Dibb. Your ideas have been very insightful. I will definitely have to relay to my colleagues at the Board of Studies.
Thanks for coming in, Ruth and Tom. Your ideas were inspiring and very insightful. Thanks for watching Late Line. I'm Jessica James. Good night.